Hey, it's time for the post review from this beautiful, beautiful kit from Treasure Studios Art. This one was gifted to me because I tried one of their kits a few years ago, which I purchased myself, by the way, and I wasn't too impressed with the quality. The drill field wasn't very clear, the drills weren't the best, it was just not the greatest experience. And then the owner reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try one of their renewed kits, which was this one. They let me choose one of the paintings on their website, and I chose this one. This one doesn't state an artist name on the website, but I know this is a bit of AI art, but that totally doesn't matter to me at all because I just want to paint an image that I like and not look at what type of art it is. It's all fine to me. But I know there are some strong opinions out there. First, I'll go over the stats with you. This one is 50 by 70 centimeters, has 49 colors, including 2 ABs. And I actually have the leftover drills right here, which there are a lot of. I didn't run out of any colors and I have plenty left of all drills. These are the 2 ABs, also quite a bit left. And over here from this color, where was a lot of in the painting, I have almost a full container left. This is the image as it was on the website, by the way. Yep, very pretty. And the quality of the drills was actually really, really nice. I know they are acrylic, but that also isn't that much of an issue to me as long as the quality is still good, which they were. And there was not a lot of trash at all, and not a lot of holes or tabs or that kind of stuff. And yeah, it was just a great experience painting with them. Also, the clarity of the drill field was a lot better than with my previous experience on this company's paintings. It was great, actually. There is a tiny bit of gapping, mainly in the light colors, and I found myself straightening the drills after I finished the section a bit. But after I did the straightening, they looked absolutely fine to me. They didn't bother me at all. But if you look closely, as I will show you in a little bit, you can see a little bit of gapping. So as I said, the quality of the renewed kits is very good to me. I know the site is closed right now for the next few months still, I believe, because they're renewing everything. The website, the name even, I think, and all of their kits are being renewed again. So I don't know if you will be able to get this painting and this quality of this painting again, but I'm sure they wouldn't be renewing all the things if they're going to go down in quality. So I imagine it will only get better from here. The only downside for me for this painting was some parts of the rendering, mainly the parts on her eyes. I'm going to show you with the pen. You can see over here there are very clearly visible lashes, and over here there are not. I'm going to try to pop in a picture of how the painting looked as it was supposed to be. And of course, over here you can see what it looks like now, because I changed a bit of the left eye's lashes. I made them less visible so they would match the other eye more. I chose to do it this way and not the other way around, not to add lashes on the right eye, because I felt like for this size painting and that amount of detail of eyelashes, it wasn't coming out as I would have liked it. It was just a bit of a dark blur above her eyelid, and I didn't really like that look. So that's why I took them away and not added them on the other eye. Um, I also think there are some weird colored drills around her nose. It's not really visible like that, but there on the bottom of her nose, there are a few darker drills that I think maybe could have been done without. But I didn't change those. I just left them as they were because honestly, I was happy to finish the painting. Not that I was having a bad experience, but just when you get at the end of a painting, you just want it done. I think everybody can relate to that. I forgot to tell you how long I was working on this one. I was working on this one for about 3 months, as I usually do with my larger paintings, because I have multiple whips, so I don't go through a painting as fast as some other people may. I do really love the rendering of that flower in the bottom, these flowers beneath her face and around her head. I think it looks amazing. It's so flowy, it's so, yeah, flowy and crisp at the same time, if you know what I mean. And there are a lot of flowy lines, of course, over here, and I think that really is done amazingly. But also the crisper parts, like the flowers, are also looking really good. I also really like the rendering of her mouth. I think it also looks exactly like this picture. Focus, please. Yes, you can see over here her lips are with a bit of a glossy finish, and I think it shows over here as well. You can see also that lighter part, that glossy finish, which I really like. I didn't add any ABs or special drills myself, by the way, because I wanted to see what it would look like just as it was intended to be, and I think it doesn't need any other specialties. Now, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about like this. Now I'm going to zoom you in a bit so you can see the quality of the drills up close. Right, looking at her face first. As you can see, these two green drills and maybe a few of these darker ones, in my opinion, could have been done without, but it still looks fine. When you look at it up close like this, it doesn't look like a nose at all, but that's the nature of diamond painting, of course. But over here you can also see what I meant with a tiny bit of gapping, like over here, over there a little bit, over there, and you can also see where my section ended, which was right here. I tried to get the lines matching up a little bit better, but they wouldn't budge. So I'm just going to not look at that part and be fine with it. But overall, tiny bit of gapping. But if after I've straightened it out, it's all fine to me. And look at that shimmer and shine. It looks amazing. Over here is the first AB, that orange one, and here's the second, the pink one. The pink one was a lot throughout pretty much all the flowers, and the orange one is just a tiny bit in the center of a few flowers, and also over here at the bottom one, of course. This is actually the part that I started on, which got me really excited about doing the rest of the painting. This painting was pretty confetti heavy, even though there were only 49 colors in a 50 by 70 painting, which isn't a lot, but it's just the nature of this image, which made it very confetti heavy, especially like in these parts. You can see all the color changes in a tiny area, and that's why it took me a little bit longer to finish a section on this painting. there was hardly any color blocking, even in the background. For example, over here, you would think there was color blocking in this part, but if you look closer, you can see that are actually two colors. That's, in my opinion, a bit of unnecessary confetti, because you can tell from a distance that those are two separate colors, but it still takes a long time to paint. But in the rest of the painting, I think the confetti adds to the effect of the painting, so it wasn't unnecessary. Only in a few parts in the background, I think it was. But you can clearly tell this one is mainly computer rendered, but I think it absolutely suits this painting. And I'm happy with the end result, happy to get it done, and also happy to be working on another Treasure Studios art design in the future. I do actually have two, I think. Yeah, two of their paintings still in my stash, but they're from the way older quality, so I'm not too excited to do those. The images are really cute, but the quality wasn't as good. But maybe I'll get to them in the future. I want to thank Treasure Studios Art again, obviously, for sending me this kit for review. Yeah, let me know what you think about this painting, and did you ever do a Treasure Studios art design canvas? I would love to know your experience, because it's pretty, yeah, pretty personal, of course. Hope to see you next time. Have a nice day.